exhaust is like, ah! It's so loud. Oh, wow, that's a heck of a lot lighter than I thought. Get this in here right here. Super light. Oh yeah, the moment is here. Look at this. Thanks a lot, FedEx. Oh yeah. Boom. Yep. Sorry. Fix that now. Hashtag OCD. Boom! Two Brothers Racing Performance Racing Low System. Alright. Come on. Oh snap. Yo. Oh snap. Look at this. Look at this. It comes in a crazy, you can see it, box. Oh snaps, yo. This is like a little shoe box. That's what it's gonna be. Oh yeah, exhausted clamp clamp. And bada bing, all the hashtag sticker bomb for horsepower gains. In case you didn't know, it's a Two Brothers slip-on M2 racing exhaust for a Kawasaki Ninja.
Sporty stick to be removed by retail customer only.
Cool. Yup. Installing a Two Brothers exhaust on a 2009 to 2011 ZX6R. Hashtag just came in today. Hashtag let's put it on. Hashtag got to. So basically, I'm gonna remove this and remove all of these things to get this whole assembly out. And these guys down here, bap bap. Probably that guy right there. After removing this, those two, get this shield off. Alright, we got a size 12 socket, getting it on the back over here on this nut, and then using, I don't know what size, don't know, but that makes things a heck of a lot easier to loosen that up. So, let's go ahead and loosen this up. Taking out these bolts for this plastic guard, and then these down here. And I think that should be it for over here. Looks like a little heat shield, leaving that there because cool. And yep, trying to get to these guys right here. So this plastic piece comes off. It's actually not plastic, I lied. So this piece comes off. This bolt right here, this bolt right here, this bolt right here up top sits in like that, and pop that out and lay that aside. Alright, we got a size 10, I believe. Size 10 socket. And we're going to get this bolt right here, which is the little bolt right here to loosen up that clamp. Nice and loosey-goosey. Technically, I should be able to wiggle this right out like that. There we go. So here is our Yoshimura RS4 duplex chamber sorry, pipe. By the way, if you want this pipe, it's pretty much like stock as far as how loud it is. It is a little beefier, so there's that, but I mean it's not crazy loud. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this now. Killing bugs. So I'm removing these two bolts back here to remove this shield because I think it's gonna make things easier. Come on.
Listen here when I tell you, you shall come loose, or else I will unleash all of the vibranium onto you, and you shall fear the wrath of Wakanda.
There we go, see? Just needs a little talking to.
Alright, cool.
So, I'm pretty sure I need to remove this and this to remove this baby small fairing section deal to get to that, and then remove this. Oh, boom, got this off to expose. Ugh. can see that. Oopsie, sorry. That right here, because I'm gonna have to loosen that up and get it all nice, happy face dandy. So it's crazy because even before installing the exhaust, this already looks so much cleaner, in my opinion. People go for the shorty exhaust compared to that big old can sticking way out there. Okay, check it out. So, I don't have a little socket to hook up to whatever for an Allen key, a hex key. Apparently this is 6mm. Check it out. So, this guy. This is from a little, like, I don't know what, like a 3-ton little hydraulic jack. So this guy went in this way like this. Boop. This, because it has that little bar and another little bar that apparently broke because I don't remember it having it. I don't remember it sliding out like that, but it does now, but whatever. Because that front bar still is solid. Anyways, stuck it in like this and basically rotated down. I held this on and just rotated down and gave me enough leverage. So now, look at that, broke it loose and nothing broke. So, so that's good. Okay, so this is the big hunk of a bolt that is sitting in there. Lay that aside, stay. And now, just loosening up this exhaust clamp, and we should be, we should be home free. So now this should wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And basically, this is the part of super duper patience because there's a gasket in here, there, that I don't want to damage. Otherwise, sadness follows, and that's not fun. Apparently, this is how this works. Once this is loose enough and it's sitting against the back tire, you roll the back tire, or you roll the bike backwards a little bit, which I guess I can throw it up on some stands. And yeah, so basically you roll the back tire, or you roll the bike back a little bit, and this basically pushes upwards, it follows up, and then the front end of that tilts downwards, and then you keep going, and then eventually you shimmy it, and the whole thing comes loose. So we're gonna roll the bike backwards just a little, and I don't really know how much. Oh, that was. Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay. Well, here it is. This thing that weighs at least 75,000 pounds, minimum. Ta-da! All right, and of course, the moment we've all been waiting for. Alright, you gotta look at the direction. So, remove the lower rear set mounting bolt, replaced with a supplied 8x40mm socket head cap screw. Did that right here, and the reason for that is because it extends out in the back, which is what this bracket's going to be put onto. So this bracket, this little lip, catches onto the back side of the frame, and they supplied the nut. Basically slip it back there, wiggle it to where it kind of locks. That's kind of the position where it should be. Get the nut back there, hand tighten it, get a ratchet back there, tighten it back up. This right here, we mount it up there, and you're gonna use this to secure it, and that should be the exhaust sticking out right there like this. All right, so got that. It's not super tight on there, so that way I can still rotate this around as need be. And basically, we're going for another fitment test. I'm gonna slide this over. This will be sitting towards the back. And now, sliding this back into there. Basically, line everything up. Everything lines up right now. And I'm gonna tighten everything. Fitment of everything looks pretty good. So now I'm going to tighten up this, these four, and this exhaust. Oh yeah, that's snug. Oh man, moment of truth. So, those of you that are just doing the exhaust, you're good to go. Those of you that are doing aftermarket fender eliminator / turn signals / license plate bulbs, you're probably gonna have to remove this back rear section of your bike. To do so, and I already did it, sorry, but there are 2 screws here, 2 screws here. There are 2 pop rivets right here and right here. And then underneath, there are 4 pop rivets. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then once you get all of those, then this middle piece comes out. So how this piece comes out is you pull it back, and you'll see like a little gap here. You pull it back, and then you pry it upwards. But while you're prying up, it helps to hold these 2 rear sections down, because they literally like pop out like a puzzle piece, which is, I felt like I was gonna break it, and it didn't break, so I'm glad about that. But I was like frustrated because plastics and broken plastics equal expensive, not cool. So hold down these pieces as you pull it, and then you hear a pop. Same thing on this side, you hear a pop, and then literally just like pull it out. And then after that, these 2 pieces basically just out like that. And then follow the wiring diagram. There's a ball on me for wiring, splicing into the harness. Oh, it's a plot twist. I stabbed myself. Not really, kinda, but still. So these are what I'm putting on now. These are what's old. I think it's better. Hopefully they're as bright. But yeah, so these wires are actually too short to run all the way back to where the previous owner had spliced in. So what I'm gonna do is basically take this, snip it, and use that. So this actually is kind of more helpful, because now I have a solid red hot wire and a solid black for my ground, compared to the left turn signal being a black and yellow wire with that's the ground, with a hot green wire. And then the right turn signal being a gray, hot, and a black and yellow ground. So, also a tip for when you're cutting, it's better to leave a little excess, because if I mess up or if you mess up, you want excess, so that way if you need to cut back, you have wire. If you cut too short and you mess up, well then you're out of luck. So, ran the wires, ran my little connectors, crimped everything down, tightened everything, and I'd say that looks a lot cleaner than before. So be patient when you're lining these back up with all of the little clips underneath. And if something doesn't fit, don't force it in. Take it back apart, and it basically goes back together the same exact way you took it off. So be careful, don't break nothing. And just like that, everything's put back together and we're good. Getting a start tomorrow, so watch this. And here we are, nice and happy face. So time to get a start up of the bike and make sure that there's nothing leaking. Yeah! There's no leaks! Oh man, this is so much louder. Oh man. Oh yeah. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, this exhaust. Let's get some downshifts up here. Man. so loud, it's great. Oh man, yep, this exhaust is like ah! Oh man, it's so loud. It's great. Oh man. Let's get some high RPM downshifts. Screams. Wow. Oh man. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Jeez. Oh man. Oh. Wow. Wow. Yep. I'm happy. Oh man. This exhaust is so loud. Oh. Wow. Wow. I'm happy with this exhaust, like mega happy with this exhaust. So if you're looking for an obnoxiously loud exhaust, look no further than a Two Bros, because this thing is screaming, obnoxiously loud screaming. So it's legit. I'm happy. Oh man. Well, that's it for this one, guys. This exhaust is amazing. Two Brothers carbon fiber black series on a 2011 Ninja ZX6R. It's solid. I'm happy. Catch you guys on the next one. Deuces and God bless.